is Robbie Monk, Secretary Clinton's 2016 campaign manager. Nice to see you, Robbie.
Nice to be here.
When did you first learn of the hacking and what's going on with the Russians vis-a-vis DNC or the Clinton campaign?
Well, we learned that the Russians had hacked into the DNC very shortly before it became public, at which time...
Would that be around July, is right around there?
No, because as you probably recall, Guccifer 2 started releasing DNC documents in the spring, so sometime in the spring.
What was this sort of, I understand sort of the impact, I realize that the FBI director said it didn't have any impact on the vote tallies, but what was sort of the impact on the campaign as you were hearing pieces of this? Was it disruptive or distracting, or you didn't pay attention to it?
It was totally disruptive on a number of levels. First of all, the press had new material to report on every single day, and particularly those last 2 months of the campaign, particularly the last month of the campaign, when all of John Podesta's emails were being released on a daily basis, it made it really hard for us to talk about anything except responding to those emails. And certainly when we opened the DNC, and the day before we have our opening programming, the Russians dump a bunch of information to upset Bernie Sanders supporters. Of course it was a distraction. And operationally for a campaign, this is a lot to handle as well.
Well, in theory, it could easily be that, as DNI Clapper says, there was no collusion between the Trump campaign and the Russians, but the Russians independently could be causing, I use the term mischief, but I mean, it really understates the magnitude of it, but they could have been doing this all themselves, because it's reported that, at least, I think Comey today said, Putin hates Hillary.
Well, first of all, I think that's an important point. What happened here was not just the Russians trying to help Donald Trump. They were punishing Hillary Clinton because she had been a longtime advocate for human rights in Russia. That should be really scary to everybody, that if an American politician speaks out against a foreign dictator, that they can be punished. That's why we've got to do something about this, and why it's also not partisan. But I want to go back. We don't know yet whether there was collusion.
No, I understand.
It's really important. That's what we need to learn.
You know, it's so early. I mean, there's so many unanswered questions at this point.
Yeah.
I'm just repeating what somebody said today.
Yeah.
I mean, it can change so much. What was Secretary Clinton saying during the time, during the whole lead up to election with all this?
Well, I think she was trying to focus on communicating her message. You know, she had important things to say about how we create jobs, how we improve education in this country, how we help a lot of these families that were really struggling and really frustrated with the way things are start to get ahead in their lives. And all we were doing some days was just dealing with all this incoming. So I think in that regard, what the Russians tried to do was enormously successful. And as some people said today at the hearing, the point is not always just to spread oppo. It's to spread confusion. It's to spread misinformation. It's to...
Or you might just not wonder when the next shoe is going to drop, so you're sitting there waiting.
Sure, it was obviously intended to create anxiety within our campaign organization, and I thought kudos to our team. They did a great job just focusing and pushing forward every day. But in order for our democracy to work, we have to have an honest exchange of ideas, and facts need to be relevant, and people need to have access to facts. And what this is doing is just literally taking the apparatus of our democracy and weaponizing it against itself.
You know, you said that, I mean, everyone says that Putin didn't like Secretary Clinton, but I remember the reset with Foreign Minister Lavrov. I mean, she seemed to enjoy a good relationship with him, at least publicly it seemed that way.
Well, I think she attempted to try to establish better relations with Russia. But again, one of the things that I was proud of her for was she always held them accountable on human rights. She always spoke out. That is exactly why Vladimir Putin did not want her to become president.
Secretary Clinton was in Scranton, Pennsylvania a couple days ago on Friday on St. Patrick's Day, and so everyone's buzzy. What are the odds that we're going to see her running again?
I'm going to let her answer for that.
Well, you want to guess? What are the odds?
But here's the thing. I think what matters right now, we got to get to the bottom of what happened in 2016. Then we can start worrying about the next cycle. But we've got to make sure that this cannot happen again in 2 years or 4 years to anybody else.
Indeed. I realize you didn't answer my question, but good dodge. Thank you, Robbie. Nice to see you. Confirmation fight. President Trump's Supreme Court pick here on the Hill. Will he be independent from President Trump? Former Senator Kelly Ayotte is leading his confirmation fight. She joins us. And 3 days away from a vote on the GOP health care plan, will it pass? And developing right now, Ivanka Trump is taking a new role at the White House. We have the very latest on that. A lot of action right here in D.C. Stay with us.
Liberty Mutual stood with us when a fire